Welcome to my English garden. My name is Jane Savage, and today I would like to read to you Caps for Sale. And it's written by Esther Slobotina. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First he had his own check cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, and then a bunch of blue caps, and at the very top a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he said, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up and down the street, calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody even wanted a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," he said, and he walked out of town, slowly, slowly. He walked for a while until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," he thought. He sat down very slowly under the tree, and he leaned back very little by little against the tree so he wouldn't disturb the caps on his head. And then he put up his hand to feel to see if they were straight. First his check cap, then his gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very, very top. They were all there. So he went to sleep. He slept for a long time because the sun was warm. When he woke up, he felt refreshed and rested. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. But all he felt was his own check cap. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps. And then he looked up in the tree, and what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray, brown, or blue, or red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them, "you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and he said, "You monkeys, you, give me back my caps." But all the monkeys did, they shook their hands at him and they said, "Tss, tss, tss." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot. He said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and he shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." At last, he became so angry, he pulled off his own cap and he threw it on the ground and he began to walk away. All the gray caps, all the brown caps, all the blue caps, all the red caps came flying down out of the tree, all over the ground. So the peddler picked the caps up, he put them back on his head, first his own check cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very, very top. And then slowly, slowly, he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." The end. Thank you for watching me read today, and please come back again soon.